So before I had the boys, I did hair and would always dress up for my clients, and I wanted to feel professional and put together. So my life before kids was a lot of hair and makeup, heels or wedges, and just a little bit more dressed up. And then I had the boys and I entered into a much more casual and supremely busier stage of life. And I felt like there was this big disconnect between how I used to look and dress and then sort of what's required of me right now in this season of my life. But I've learned a few things that for me help boost my confidence if I've got something going on during the day that I want to feel maybe a little bit more dressed up for. So I wanted to share those with you today. So this first one will not surprise you if you know me at all, and it is finding a bold lip color that you feel really great in. Most of the days when I'm with the boys, my makeup is super minimal. It's a tiny bit of eyeliner, mascara, touch of powder, a bit of blush, and like a nude lipstick, or just like lip balm with no color. But if something were to pop up in the middle of the day, a friend calls and wants to meet for lunch, or invites me over for a play date, or if something comes up in the evening that I need to get a bit more ready for, there's almost no time to do that when the boys are awake. So throwing on a lip color helps me feel a little bit more pulled together, a little bit more intentional about my makeup look that day, and it just sort of wakes my face up and adds a bit of color. Being a hairstylist, I care about how my hair looks, and I always feel confident when I'm having a great hair day. One of the products that has helped that more than ever these days is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Fresh Cut Split End Mender. So you can apply this wet or dry. I like doing both, and it helps sort of zip your split ends together and gives you that fresh cut appearance. And this doesn't mean you can't ever get your hair, or you don't ever need to cut your hair again, but if you're low on time, if you're in a busy season of life as well, it'll sort of stretch maybe a little bit of that time between haircuts and help you feel good about your hair and help your ends look fresh and healthy. The item I have worn the most before kids and now after kids is jeans. It's my go-to. I always grab them pretty much every day of the week, and I've really learned over the years, since I wear jeans so frequently, it is worth investing in a pair that fits really well and doesn't like bag out as the day goes on and sits on my hips really nicely. Because I'm crawling around with the boys a lot, I don't want them to slide down or anything like that. So a good pair of jeans helps me feel good about the way I look, and right now a high-rise skinny is my go-to. It'll go with flats, ankle booties, basically any shoe I have in my wardrobe, and it looks put together and polished, but can also be really easily dressed down. And they also need to have a bit of stretch as well. So along with minimal makeup, my wardrobe is also really simple, really comfortable, almost all neutrals because everything sort of goes together. And a lot of my time when I'm home with the boys is spent on the floor playing with them. So my wardrobe is comfortable. I usually don't wear a lot of jewelry when I'm around the house. However, if something comes up, or if I just want to feel a little bit more put together, I have a watch that I grab, a couple pairs of earrings that I pick through, and then a few rings. So no big bracelets or big necklaces that could get messed with by Luke if I'm carrying him, or bracelets that could get in my way because I'm always running and grabbing things. But there are a few key pieces of jewelry that help me feel like I put effort into getting ready for the day. It adds a little extra without kind of going over the top and being too chunky or too heavy. So right now my boys are 2 in 1, and I'm sort of phasing out of that need of a big diaper bag during the day. So I used to carry a bigger diaper bag and a really small purse, sometimes just like a zippered pouch. And now I'm entering into the season where I can carry a bigger purse again and just throw maybe a diaper and wipes in there if I'm out with the boys during the day. So what I like is a neutral bag that has like maybe some zips or gold hardware or something like that. So it looks cool and it looks like it goes with my wardrobe, but it's also functional if I need to throw some things in it. So it can jump from mom on the go during the day to very easily an evening out with my girlfriends, or if I have something to do for work later in the day, I don't have to switch between purses and can just carry that one. Since I don't have a lot of spare time these days, these little tricks have made such a huge difference in me feeling good about myself, feeling pulled together. None of them take a lot of time, but they make a big impact in the end.